Okay, so your boy the man NJ to the city here. So let me do a quick video right quick. Really don't know how long it'll take because usually when I do a quick video, it still ends up going on 15 minutes long, but we'll see how it goes. So as I'm on Snapchat right now, posting about a bunch of new music that will be in the workings for 2021. Let me again diagnose some of it for you, or did I say explain some of it for you, lay it out for you. So here's how it goes. I have a lot of music that I did not drop in the second half of this year that I wanted to drop. So all that music and more of it will be dropped in 2021. Those albums include my Women in Sport album that I definitely wanted to drop, but just didn't find either. I ain't gonna say I didn't find the time. I just didn't find the could never find the concentration to do it more. So I always had time. I just didn't find the concentration to do it. I want to say even the headspace to do it, which probably pretty much the same thing. And that's why that album never got dropped. And then my song I just dropped this last Friday titled hashtag Girls Can Play, that will also be made into an album because whatever I can do to help my sisters, in sport, life, school, and sports, anything I can do to help them raise more awareness to their game or raise more awareness to what they're doing in life, school, and sports, let alone, market their stories and truly help them grow and build a brand from the ground up like your boy has and so on. That's what I'm going to do. And that's exactly what albums like Girls Can Play and Women in Sport will be doing. Like, if anything, it's not just making albums into it. If I can also make a few documentaries along the way, or, a few, did I even say reality shows along the way, or whatever I can make, I'm going to do what I can to absolutely take the world by storm in 2021 with all this. Not just the music, but various vices of the media and entertainment, of which I'm going to have to take a full advantage of to the best of my God first willing abilities. That's a big part what NJ to the City News is a part of in 2021, is scouring around the communities and seeing these local stories that, dare I say, like your regular news channel says, you can't get anywhere else. See what I can do to once again put more people on the front lines, of bigger causes to explain, real issues, and just see where we can all grow and thrive and prosper, because I totally understand that if you haven't learned by now, I don't live for myself, and I am very proud and humbled that I have a very giving, loving heart towards the full of all people, and that's what I am definitely trying my butt off to do, and what is gonna continuously keep doing in 2021. Just keep on expanding and growing, in that, in that, keep driving, keep fueling the engine that drives me. So I mean, you're not gonna just hear albums like Women in Sport and Girls Can Play, but you're also gonna hear quite a few albums for schools. Like I just jotted down an album title for Fletcher High School, which will be titled Secure the Seagate, because their address is Seagate Avenue. So similar to what I'm going to do for Bishop Snyder. I went over there twice within the last year to support one of my friends who was playing basketball. And so on. She wasn't playing basketball at Bishop Snyder, but she was playing basketball for St. Joe's and St. Augustine, and they had a game over there. So I traveled over there because I had always wondered what the heck Bishop Snyder was. So I had traveled over there, and it was pretty nice. So I had definitely been over to Bishop Snyder quite a few times, to support friends and make new friends. And going forward, I'm definitely gonna indeed make that tribute album for Bishop Snyder, and their tribute album is gonna be titled "The Samaritan Way," because their address, vice versa, is titled Samaritan Way. So you got to realize that for some of these schools, these albums are actually going to be, titled titled after their addresses. The reason why is because, everybody has, like you can only, look up so many positive words if you were to ask me, to let alone you can only use so many positive words, for so many, for so many schools having the same letters, the same initials, and so on and so on. You have to figure, I want to find some originality somewhere, anywhere that I possibly can within your school's culture, let alone within your school's address, if that's where I have to take it from for your school's tribute album, so I can make your tribute album as original and authentic to you as possible, versus barring this and that from any other school that has the same name or has the same initials or has the same whatever they have as you do. I'm trying to make every tribute album as original as I possibly can for every school possible. And that's a big part of what it is. Not just that, also with so many Nice clubs going on out there, it's really amazing. Nice High School, that is. I promise you, since I graduated in 2018, I feel like Nice has definitely grown in the clubs. That we've definitely started and created, and I'm very super proud of that. Happy for that, because my friend Annie had told me back in her, I think, senior year, which is this past school year, she had told me that she had started a lawyer club, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to her. That's what I want all these kids to do. Do what you got to do, make your work count, build your legacy, and stand for something, especially in this world of social justice, which is going to be another album I make titled Social Justice, The War is Real. I'm going to definitely, make that album and just, trying to, do my part as well to get involved in some grassroots social justice. Quote me when I tell you grassroots. That means something that everyday people, everyday communities can understand, can relate to, and can totally get behind. Not something that's, dare I say, based on false narratives, and you're just, alienating people who would otherwise support you, but you're only doing something that affects either less than 1% of people, or people who are purposely doing wrong and they're just mad that the system called them out for it, or whatever else you would have put there, because you can kind of fill in the banks on what I'm talking about, can't you? And so on. But the point there is that, because I can tell you that, we've obviously seen clips of police brutality here and there, but when you dig into some of the stories of police brutality, you'll understand that, some are absolutely, falsehoods and hoaxes. Some are, and some are absolutely the real deal. So I'm not saying that it's not real. It's just, the way the media spins it, let alone the way that the rest of society has spun it to try to seem woke enough. It's not where you should go with your social justice causes. If you're gonna get involved in social justice, please get involved in something grassroots that your everyday community can get behind and support you with and understand, etc. So a big part of what I'm doing in 2021 is dropping a lot of these albums for a lot of different people, causes, brands, businesses, communities, schools, you name it. Let's learn, build, and grow together in the most fruitful ways we possibly can. Sport teams and more. I'm doing everything I can to not just put out the music, but also have these in-depth conversations with you about how I can, again, get involved, past, present, and future. Again, how I can learn from you, how, we can work together. Or how can I work with you more so? How can I work with you? How can how can we work together? And how can we truly, make your school a better place, make your sport team better, make your community cleaner, have school spirit be as authentic as it can be, and so on. Because God bless the new to Instagram page titled Niece Hugs. I have no clue who created that, and I have no clue kind of why, but you can, listen to the title, Niece Hugs, and you can kind of understand why. So congratulations that, that's a part of, you building your legacy with that page, Niece Hugs, whoever created that, and I wish you the best with it, and I will definitely try to do what I can to shine a spotlight on it. But when I definitely saw that on Instagram a couple minutes ago, I'm like, what now? I'm obviously it's a positive thing. There's no real reason to reach on it whatsoever. And God bless them. That's a big part of you making your building your legacy in high school is the being a part of these clubs, let alone starting them. And doing whatever. I want to inspire kids to do that. Let alone, if not inspire, I want to encourage you. Do it. Whatever you have to do to make your legacy, to leave your legacy, to leave your a legacy, establish a culture and build a foundation, for the future of not just the school while you're there, but for the better tomorrow, the next generation that's gonna inherit and inhabit your school. Do it. I encourage you 110%. So God bless that page, Niece Hugs. I look forward to, communicating with them and doing what I can to shine a bigger, brighter spotlight on them eventually. And obviously, in today's hurting world, it's not hard to believe somebody came up with a count title Niece Hugs, let alone any school with the name Hugs in it. It's not hard to believe because especially in today's day and age, we definitely need more love. We definitely need more character. We need more Jesus. We definitely need more hugs. We need more fruitful love being expressed in some unapologetic, clean, and charismatic ways. For the advancement of all people through Christ, which strengthens us. So, like I said, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help everybody. Shine these spotlights. And so on. That's again, but what NJ to the City News is a part of is I want to do that with NJ to the City News in 2021. Is I totally want to give people, help give you those platforms to spread and share your message, and make your voice heard, and everything, and I really look forward to all this in 2021. Everything that I didn't do in 2020 will be taken care of and done in 2021. I have so many album titles coming for you all, and it's like saying, if you never thought it was possible that a brother could drop like 20 albums, if not more, in a year, then I'm about to break that record and shatter that mold because that's how I work on music. I can absolutely, totally do that. 110%. I can go ahead and drop 20, if not more, albums in a year. I can do that, especially in time of COVID, where nobody's really traveling like that. And in terms of they're traveling, but they're not like doing big festivals, big concerts, big tours. Anything they're doing is probably as small and as local as possible. But doing whatever I can to get involved, and even that is possible, is what I'm gonna definitely be doing with the culture, with the impact and the influence, not just in Nice, but Nice, PV, VRA, PVA, Landrum. I can really keep naming schools, but I think you understand the point. Those are just some of the most immediate that I can name, but I'm pretty sure a ton more that I can name that I've already named in other videos, let alone you can just, do your research and look them up yourself. But and I want people to understand, if you have any other school that you want me to make a tribute album to, or a sport team, or whatever it is, cause, a cause you want me to make, or whatever you want me to, make a song about, don't be afraid to hit your boy up, whether, leave a comment here on YouTube or hit me up on my socials, and I'll do what I can to, to tell you whether I will or not, and confirm it that, yeah, I can make this, 100%, whether it's a cause, whether it's for a school, whether it's for a specific person, whether it's for a brand of business, whether it's for a sport team, God first, whatever it is, let's try to work together and make some magic happen. This is what I'm about. This is how we're all gonna grow in 2021. It's not just about me. It's about everybody. I'm trying to grow with everybody as God first, fruitful as God first possible, and that's what we got to do in 2021. And my music has got to be a huge carrier, to break that barrier, because, ladies and gentlemen, I do music in my sleep, and I know that these slogans, these saucy slogans, more specifically on this merch, will absolutely sell, because once again, the cause is as real and authentic, and the character, you can really feel it, and it's very, I want to say photogenic or non-photogenic, or yeah, photogenic, yeah, whichever word makes that sentence sound better, and so on. I'm all up for it. I'm working with everybody. I want to go out to more counties, more schools, more communities, more businesses, and just get to know everybody and see where we can all again learn, build, and grow in Christ's name together. God bless Clay High School. I have a friend out there that I look forward to supporting in softball as days go on in softball, and I look forward to getting more involved in Orange Park High School, getting more involved in Ridgeview. I have a friend out there in Ridgeview High School as well. I look forward to I got friends at Oakleaf High School that I met this past track and field season. So I got friends everywhere, and I look forward to going everywhere and doing everything that I can to get more involved and absolutely just share and shine God's love and light on everybody. And Indy, not just it's every county. It's I definitely am trying to make it my home county of Duval, my birth county of Duval. I'm trying to definitely make that to the forefront of a majority of these albums, causes, and initiatives. But again, as I travel around, I'm also trying to get as many other counties and brands and businesses and more involved just as much, just as well. Out in Clay, out in Flagler, out in St. John's. I've been out in St. John's too, for the last 7 years and more. So, since 2013, when I, went to high school out in St. John's. So St. John's is a big part of this movement, this brand, this family, to continue to keep writing the Declaration of Independence for our great nation. So you get the point. I'm out there. I'm everywhere for every school, every cause, every county. Let's do this.